Hey there, beautiful people out there. It's me again. So it's Tuesday. So what? Let's talk Tuesday. So today I want to talk about social media addiction. So do you find yourself at times waking up early in the morning or waking up from night's rest and going straight to your phone, spending 2 hours, almost 3 hours scrolling on your feeds, going from one social media platform to the next? Or do you just find yourself always having your phone on you, or you're eating while scrolling, you're in a movie, the movie theater scrolling, you're at dinner with your wife or husband and you're scrolling? So if you find yourself doing those things, you might be a little addicted to social media. So what is a social media addiction? A social media addiction is a phrase sometimes used to refer to someone spending too much time using Facebook, Twitter, and other forms of social media, so much so that it interferes with other aspects of daily life. There's no official medical recognition of social networking addiction as a disease or disorder. So no, it's not something that's an illness or anything. So some people use social media as motivation and influence. I've been blogging for years now, and things have changed since the time that I've started blogging and everything. So to see some people, take their blogs to the next level inspires me, and that's why I've been looking to find ways to be able to do that as well. I can say that I use social media as motivation and influences like that, especially when it comes to online businesses and stuff like that. But sometimes you really have to be your own motivation, because while other people are online posting their blogs, posting their videos, posting their whatever is online, they're doing it because that's what fuels their passion, that's their motivation, because that's their job. But you can't sit here and lack motivation and then you see them do it, and then that gives you the motivation. Sometimes you have to be your own motivation, especially if that is your motive as far as having social media platforms like a blog, Instagram. If you find yourself only doing those things because you see everybody else doing it, then that's really not your calling, that's not your passion, because you're trying to do something that everybody else is doing, but sometimes you weren't even called to do that. So if you find yourself doing that, then one, yeah, you are kind of addicted to social media, and two, you lack motivation for your own passion. Everybody's social media reality is not actually their reality. So I know some people find people's lives, like their vlogs and their videos and their Instagram posts, as their real life. And not saying that it's not, because some people, that is their own reality and stuff like that. But you cannot let your reality be affected by their reality, because sometimes you don't know what happens behind closed doors. You don't know what happens when the app is closed. You just don't know what goes on in their reality to want to desire their reality and everything. And it does jack up your own reality, because you are comparing yourself and you feel like, oh well, dang, they're doing this and they get to be at home with their child and they get to make six figures and blase, and I'm sitting here hustling and bustling, working 3 jobs, trying to make ends meet. You start to compare your life to what you see on social media, and you can't do that, because in the end of the day, everybody's journey is different. No two stories are the same. Nobody's walk in this life is the same. So yeah, be inspired that they turned their nothing into something, but don't confuse their reality with your reality, because your journey is totally different from their journey, just as theirs is different from yours. So don't get caught up in wanting somebody else's life or want to be like somebody just because it may be raining in your life, because then you're going to be miserable and you're going to feel like your life is worthless, and you just can't do that. And then some people find their worth and self-value in social media. You cannot do that, because just because this person gets 20,000 likes on a picture and you only get 10 does not make you less of a person than that person. You got to understand that some of these people that are now getting these brand opportunities, working with companies and all that, they have been doing this for years. I only went on YouTube to find music. I didn't know that there was a whole different side of YouTube. I didn't know there were blogging and natural hair tutorials. I had Googled natural hair care on Google, and then it led me to YouTube, and I was like, whoa, like there are really people doing this stuff on YouTube. And then When I quit my job and through further research, I saw that people, just regular normal people, put themselves out there, and I'm like, whoa, that is totally awesome or whatever. So I think it's a good thing that people have the courage and the ambition to do that. But at the same time, you cannot lose your self-value in the numbers that people have and the likes that people get, the comments that people have, the subscribers that they have. Some people have worked hard to get those numbers, and two, obviously people around the world, whether they hate them or not, whether they love them or not, see something in these people that keeps them coming. So if you have a special gift, you have a special talent, or you just have that aura that draws people to you, then that's going to get you those likes and those numbers. But that does not make you less of a person, and that does not make you less of an individual in this earth. Social media is a gift and a curse. It's a gift because a lot of people have gained entrepreneurship from social media, like being a blogger, internet influencer, marketer, or whatnot. Some people have gained six figures, or they've gained riches off of the internet, which is a blessing, because some people can't find a job in real life. They've been applying for jobs and been denied and everything. And sometimes you have to create your own opportunities when people won't give you opportunities. So I admire the people that have turned their nose into yeses by putting themselves out there to gain these opportunities. But the curse about it is that people compare themselves and compare their journeys to other people, and then they want to do what they do, but sometimes that's not your journey, that's their journey. You have to be wise enough to recognize, okay, am I really meant for social media? Am I meant for this life or whatnot? And just go with it if you feel in your heart. And also the negativity that comes with it. I see comments, judgments, criticism and stuff like that, and I admire people that can handle that. It comes with the territory, but you do have to have tough skin to take on criticism from people that don't even really know you in real life. And also another curse is just how much time we spend on it. I remember I went to a restaurant one time, and it was like six young, they had to have been in their early 20s or whatever, and all of them were on their phones. Like, they all went there, they all came in, they sat down at the table, and they were waiting for their food and everything. And I looked over there, and all of them, you had two people taking selfies with each other, you had one person snapping, you had another person scrolling on Instagram, another one taking a selfie. It was crazy how everybody had their phone in their hands. And I told myself, I was like, wow, this is our reality. This is real life right now. Everybody has a phone in their hand at some point. They said that spending a lot of time on social media is a sign of depression, because you spend so much time watching everybody live their lives, talking about them, gossiping about them, whatever your motive is on social media. But if you spend a lot of time on social media, it is a sign of depression, because you're missing out on reality. Reality is passing you by while you're sitting there scrolling and screenshotting and this and that. And it's sad, because there's so much out there to be lived, and you're missing out on a lot of life because of this little device. And I can admit, I guess I can be a little transparent. When I first started YouTube and started getting serious with my blog, I would look at everybody else, and I'd be like, oh my god, that's so awesome, oh my god, they're doing this and doing that and stuff. And then it made me kind of question, dang, well, I'm great, I'm worth something good, why can't I have the opportunities? And it took me a while to get over that, but eventually, with prayer, fasting, and realizing that my grass is my grass and their grass is their grass, it kind of helped me to realize that, okay, my time is coming, and my reality is my reality. My journey is my journey. No, it hasn't always been perfect, but it has purpose, and I'm thankful for my portion. I would never want anybody else's goals. I don't that makes my skin crawl when people say, oh my god, those are relationship goals, or oh, they're life goals and stuff. Be your own goals. You will never know what blessings lie ahead for you if you just stay in your lane and focus on what you have to do for you instead of worrying about what everybody else is doing or wanting what everybody else has. Like, I don't want anybody else's relationship. I don't want everybody else's brand opportunities. It was even at a point where I'd be like, dang, they went to this thing, or dang, they did that, so I can't do it because somebody's gonna say, oh, well, they copied. Like, no. And, you know, the timing may be similar, like, who knows? But then that was one of those things I had to realize, like, nope, because this is my reality. Every time I pick up my vlogging camera, or every time I'm doing this is my reality, and I can't change that. I can't help how life happens on a daily basis in real life. Like me, I couldn't do daily vlogs. I know somebody asked me a long time ago, would I do daily vlogs? I would never do daily vlogs. I don't care if I made millions off of doing daily vlogs. I would never do that because I love my downtime with my family. I could not sit here and have my camera all up in my husband's face or my daughter's face because I'm missing out. Like, the best moments happen off camera. Like, even when I try to capture the good moments that are happening, by the time I get to it, it's gone. Maddie can sit here me doing the jujube, and by the time I get my camera and come back, she'll probably be done doing it. And I missed out on that moment because I'm trying to capture it for people to see or for people to like it. And I'm like, yo, I can't miss out on any more reality. You know what I'm saying? That's just a personal preference. Some people are meant to do it, some people are called to do it, but me, I couldn't do it because I love my downtime, my family. My family is my blessing, and I'm truly thankful for the moments that we do spare with each other. And that's why I captured some of those moments, because I want people to realize how much of a blessing my family is to me, and that's why I enjoy sharing those things on social media. Not because my life is perfect, or not because I want somebody to admire what I have. No, I don't want to be anybody's goals. I mean, be inspired and, you know, look for inspiration, but don't look at me as life goals or relationship goals or marriage goals. Pray for your own goals, and you'll be so much happier with your portion than wanting somebody else's portion or wanting to have what somebody else has. It's like, for instance, every time I turn around or every time I get on social media, somebody's popping up pregnant, and it's a good thing because I'm so happy for people that get to experience having babies, because babies are such blessings, and it just makes me happy to see everyone get to experience such a joyous moment. And I want more kids. I've said it before that, you know, we want to have another kid, but I'm not going to allow other people's, you know, happiness and their, you know, pregnancies like that affect me or make me feel like, well, dang, will I ever have another chance like that? No, because obviously it's just not my time. So I'm not going to rush my journey or try to keep up with the Joneses just because everybody else is doing that or everybody else is that, because then that's gonna mess up my happiness. And maybe there are things that I need to accomplish before bringing in another child. My little one right now, she's a handful, and she deserves all of our attention or whatnot. And not saying that a baby, another child, will take that away from her, but I just feel maybe that there are other things that I have to accomplish before that time. And when it's my time, it'll just be my time, and gotta be thankful for that. So if you feel like you are addicted to social media, or you feel like you're always on your phone, you're spending more time on your phone, then maybe you should kind of take a break from it just to see if you can overcome it. Sometimes when I go on my fast, that's one of the things I have to do, because I just want a break from it all. Like, it's not that I don't care what my friends from high school are doing or what my favorite vloggers are doing. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I need to make sure that my portion is going well, and that outside of the camera, outside of social media, that my reality is just that, my reality. And that's what some people sometimes need to realize, and that's what sometimes they need to recognize. If you hate your job, or you aren't happy with where you are in your life, just pray about it. That's why he said, and you have not because you ask not. So if you don't ask him for what your purpose is, ask him for wisdom, ask him for confidence, so he can lead you and guide you to what you're supposed to do. And then you'll see those things manifest before your eyes. But when you just see the Shaytards, or they're making millions, they make millions off of YouTube, and you be like, oh, I think I could do that too. if it's not meant for you to do that, it's just not meant for you to do that. And you're going to be depressed and you're going to be heartbroken because you're seeing it vlogging every day and you're not getting the numbers, you're not getting the subscribers, and you're mad at your reality because you're watching somebody else's reality and you're not getting the same results. So you just have to recognize real and realize that everything that you see is really not what it is. Take your reality, take your journey, and realize no two journeys are the same. Be inspired. Don't like I said, don't get me wrong, some people use social media to escape their reality because they may be going through some things off camera, you know, in their own life. They may just need escape from what they're going through in their real lives, like having a hard day at work, husband problems, whatever the case is, and they just get on Instagram just to be happy or to see other people happy. There's nothing wrong with that, but when you start spending too much time watching everybody else's reality and you don't confront and face your reality, then you're gonna have more issues in your reality, and it's just gonna build and build and build and not get any better. So if you feel like you have a social media addiction, or you're not afraid to admit that you have a social media addiction, let me know down below. Let's talk about it down there. But all in all, I'm just saying this because it's something that I have dealt with before, and I'm overcoming it because I have to realize that my life and my journey and my portion means more to me than anything, and I don't desire or want to be like anybody else. As happy as I am for people that are accomplishing things and doing big things in the world, big kudos to them, and I admire them, and I inspire to do that because I'm a go-getter. I work hard for what I want, and seeing other people, especially black women, do that inspires me. It makes me want to do that. But I don't want what everybody wants. I don't want what everybody has. I want what God has for me. If YouTube's meant for me, cool. If making 6 figures off my blog is it, cool. If working with L'Oreal is it, cool. But whatever is meant for me is meant for me, and that's all I want. So yeah, let me know. Let's talk about social media addictions down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my blogging channel, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.